It's showtime.
All right. And I mentioned less than 40 tickets remain for our September the 12th show at the Magic Bag with Dave Landau, WATP, and of course we'll be there. And Carl, yesterday I was watching Point Dabble Point. You got some great new stuff of Stuttering John that just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, so this guy, Andre, somehow managed to find all of the archives of Stephanie Miller. She used to do this happy hour show on Fridays. And Stuttering John was an on-air talent on that show, and he was booking the guests. And I have every single episode now.
And he's booking guests that don't fit the format at all. And then the guest gets there before John, and Stephanie's trying to do the show with this guest that doesn't belong, and John's not there, and it's just so awkward.
That was his final episode. He got fired after that one because he brings on this woman. Stephanie Miller does not know who she is. She's got, millions of YouTube followers, but Stephanie doesn't know who she is. And the woman's pregnant, and it's a happy hour drinking show they do. John brought on another guy who's sober and doesn't drink, and he's just like booking these people who don't belong there at all.
And he was all grabby on that pregnant woman. He was all over her.
Very flirtatious. I get the sense that he doesn't get laid all that often.
That was really weird, I thought. I mean, and he was just bomb, too. He was laughing hysterically. I mean, Stephanie's pointing out that, Jesus, John, you got guests that don't even know how to get here, and they get here before you, and we're starting the show, and he's just laughing hysterically.
Yeah, so I think we're going to be tapping into that pretty regularly on WATP going forward because I have a lot of episodes in the catalog to go through now.
Oh, awesome. I'm psyched. Well, I got to tell you, I was really torn about today because I've stumbled into Melinda French Gates' daughter's podcast, Phoebe Gates, and Carly Kloss, who was a model at age 14, and they're doing a podcast called The Burnout. Like they're so burned out because they worked so hard. These young women who are fighting against all these obstacles. And Phoebe Gates, her mother won't even finance her new startup. She had to get the money from Kris Jenner. Oh, my God, how difficult. So anyway, I was getting into that, and I was like, wow, this is terrible. I mean, this might make some good WATP material. But then I realized that actually Mark had turned me on to Lena Dunham of Girls fame on HBO was the guest on a Girls Rewatch show.
You're welcome.
With two, I thought, pretty fascinating hosts.
Amelia Rithaler and Evan Lazarus. They host the show called Girls Rewatch Podcast. It has 4,300 subscribers on YouTube. This video that came out 7 days ago has 54,000 views. They typically get like 1,200 views per episode, but this is the big get. They got Lena to come on the show. And I was listening to your guys' show yesterday, and you were taking me through a whole roller coaster of emotions with all these bad podcasts you were finding. So which crappy podcast am I going to listen to today? And I'm so glad we hit on this one because this Amelia woman who hosts this show, I mean, you'd think that, okay, we're going to hate on Lena Dunham because she's awful. No, I don't even think we're going to do that today. I want to focus on the host of this show. And if you start with and I should mention, this is a two-parter.
Okay.
So it's a long interview with Lena. So they put out the first part last week, and that's the show that I watched and clipped from. And then Drew at the same time was watching part 2.
Yeah.
And so he's got clips as well that we're going to get into.
We didn't miss a thing.
We'll go in order. My clip number 1, you can see a very scripted intro. Or I'm sorry, this is actually number 000.
Yep.
Welcome back to Girls Rewatch, a podcast about girls,
TV,
and girls on TV. I'm Amelia Rithaler.
And I'm Evan Lazarus.
I love it already.
Oh, the muscle memory.
He looks so disinterested.
He does.
Disinterested in that whole thing. Just like, what? We got to do this stupid thing again? Okay.
I was wondering how gay does a male host of a Girls Rewatch have to be, and we found out very gay, but very likable.
Yeah, he's wearing that sleeves like a pirate that Jerry Seinfeld was.
Puffy shirt.
So they put a voiceover before the show starts up. And I think it's because Amelia knew, well, we're going to get a lot more people watching this. So I want to give them information so that they catch on to the show. My clip number 1, they tell people what to do.
And if this is your first time here, literally, hi, hello, welcome. Drop a comment below and let us know which girl you are.
Literally.
This is a big thing that they have. You got to know which girl you are. Now, I've never enjoyed a TV show and then thought, wait, am I Kramer or George? Watch the show and enjoy it.
I did when I was a kid, G.I. Joe. I was Snake Eyes, but then I grew up. And
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of infantile.
So anyway, drop a comment for them. Let them know which girl you are.
Yeah, true.
Now, Amelia is very nervous, and they're talking about this in the preamble, and she said something that I thought was very funny in clip number 2.
We decided to take a break to dive back
Okay.
into girls
Oh
and
my
talk to
God.
the queen herself. How do you feel?
I can't answer that in words.
Totally.
Near impossible.
If we seem really awkward and weird, it's because we're freaking the
are.
hell out.
Yeah.
I've been feeling so weird all morning. You know how I famously don't feel anything in my body because of my Prozac?
Yeah.
I felt excitement and fear this morning.
It permeated through.
It permeated through the Prozac.
I was like, that's awesome.
Wow.
Did you say permeated through? I think
Yes.
you did.
Whew. Carl, for them to have Lena Dunham on, it is like the SNL skit, Duh Bears, they're going to have Mike Ditka on. I mean, Lena Dunham is like Ditka to them. They're she's the biggest of the big.
So does this
A lot
not
of
have
talk
the
about
blessing?
how much of an icon she is and how much of a genius she is. What's that, Mark?
So she has nothing to do with this? Like, Girls has nothing to do with this podcast at all? It's just fan-driven?
Yeah.
It's all fan-driven. And they
wow.
actually had Judd Apatow on 10 months ago.
Oh, my
Really?
God. That's
Yeah.
got a lot of time on his hands, huh?
Boy,
Well, that one only has 3,700 views, so I guess people aren't that interested in what Judd has to say.
wow, is Judd Apatow, is he dying to be a talent in his own right? I know he's out doing stand-up and stuff. I mean, he's a great movie maker, but this other stuff, why?
You pointed this out last time I was on the show where we were talking about Call Her Daddy, and you have this huge celebrity who's going on there and kissing Alex Cooper's ass because they want to ingratiate themselves with the younger generations that they're not reaching through typical media. So Charlize Theron came on and was just like, oh my gosh, I watched your documentary. You're so amazing. It's just like, oh, okay, so this is actually strategic.
Yeah.
That might be what this is too.
That's kinda
'Cause Lena
smart.
is promoting her new TV show coming out on Netflix.
Yeah,
All right,
I don't know. I didn't. Honestly, I was just weird. The whole thing was so weird. I can't believe Lena Dunham really thinks this is a great podcast.
Oh, she kisses their ass. We'll get into that. But Drew, you've had some really big guests on your shows over the years, and I imagine you probably went about it the same way that Amelia does, as you'll learn about in clip number 3.
Firstly, it's an honor to be here.
It's an honor to have you
my
here.
God.
You literally been on my vision board for like 2 years, and now it's happening, and it's kind of freaking me out because I didn't know vision boards could be that powerful.
She manifested it. Wow.
Yeah, no, I never had anybody on my vision board. I should have. I would have had better guests.
I'm staring at Kirk Gibson right behind you, Drew. There's your vision board.
I know. Can you aim a little higher? Can you get like McCartney on your vision board?
I'll work on that.
He's going on tour. Maybe he'll stop by.
Oh, man.
All right, so then Lena goes on this long diatribe about how appreciative she is that this show exists. She's like, this is amazing that you go back and rewatch the show and promote it and you're so into it. And then she starts ball washing Amelia in my clip 4.
Oh, my God.
It's something really special that has made, I think, the experience of the show and all the complexities of life around the show really worth it, not just for me, but for everyone who went through it. So thank you.
Oh my God, thank you.
That's so
So
kind.
nice. I'm freaking out.
Even with the Prozac, she's freaking out.
Is Lena Dunham the only person not on Ozempic, by the way? I don't know if that's a cheap shot or not, but I mean, she's getting bigger since last time we saw her.
Doesn't it seem like with celebrity that big, there's no excuse to be that big?
Yeah.
Why?
Because Ozempic, I assume anyone that's not on Ozempic just can't afford it.
Well, she can afford it.
Probably not fair to assume that, but I assume that.
There are
And
like
she's huge.
less expensive versions of it, though, that are somewhat successful.
Or get this, she could probably work out.
Or diet.
Just saying. Right? Maybe.
She's so big, I think her outfit weighs more than I do.
It's
a lot of denim.
It's not a flattering outfit either.
No, what are you talking about? It looks
no.
great. Look at her. She looks wonderful. Whatever that is on her feet.
So these two are in over their heads. Lena takes over the interview and just starts interviewing them. And so Amelia gets really deep. I want you to listen to my clip number 5 carefully. There will be a quiz afterwards.
I also think it's like easy to like put like I feel like I was freaking out about being 26 and being like, what am I doing? Like, who am I? Like, is this the right way to be spending my time? And I like put it all on like the project to externalize this feeling of being lost. So I was like even as I was feeling it, I felt like, oh, like I'm blaming like this external thing on like an internal battle I'm going through.
Well, I also think,
What?
firstly, thank you for being so vulnerable with me.
Okay.
What?
The question is, what did she say? No, I'm just kidding. That would be too hard. How many times did she say like that was less than 30 seconds? How many likes did she
Did
drop?
she say it? I'll say 6.
Oh boy. Maybe 10.
Yeah, I'll go on the high side, 10.
I zoned out. Sorry.
Yeah, wasn't hard to do.
14 is the answer. I was going to give you
14? Will you play that again, please?
Yeah, I gotta find it. Hang on, I closed it by
I
accident.
couldn't
All right.
follow
I can't
it.
believe that.
All right, here we go.
I also think it's like easy to like put like I feel like I was freaking out about being 26 and being like, what am I doing? Like, who am I? Like, is this the right way to be spending my time? And I like put it all on like the project to externalize this feeling of being lost. So I was like, even as I was feeling it, I felt like, oh, like I'm blaming like this external thing on like an internal battle I'm going through.
Well, I also think, firstly, thank you for being so vulnerable with me.
You missed one, Mark.
I know.
I was playing along.
You know, when I was her age, we used to talk in language that our parents wouldn't understand, or maybe when I was a little younger, you know, like we'd say rent's OT if the parents were out of town, and we had our little lingo. Are they doing that to us, or are they just incomprehensible? I can't understand what the fuck people their age are talking about. I really can't.
She's just an idiot. I think
Yeah.
she's just a really dumb person.
I think that they're dealing in intangible things and they make it sound like it's official. I mean, they have a lot of, I don't know.
It does sound really heavy, doesn't it?
Psychiatric stuff going on.
Yeah, self therapy.
She's doing the therapy.
Like I said, Lena's interviewing them, and we
Yeah.
learned that they used to be roommates, but they're not roommates anymore because that was too much, and they wanted to keep the show going, and they're having issues being that close, but they're friends still. And so, clip number 6. This is 22 minutes into the show, and there still has not been a question for Lena. This is just we're talking about them.
This is a long way of saying I really relate to what you're saying on a lot of different levels, and I'm really impressed that you didn't just. It says a lot about how much you love each other that you didn't just throw in the towel, but that you kept engaging.
I start crying. Thank you. That's so sweet.
That's very kind of you, Lena.
And yeah, I mean,
What?
At a certain point, you got to be like, okay, but we're not talking about us. You're our guest here. We're going to talk to you. And they
No,
never.
I gotta say though, for Lena, that's probably way more entertaining and interesting to talk about these two idiots than about the show Girls that hasn't been on air for what, 20 years?
Well, when we get to part 2, trust me, she's fine with talking about girls. I don't know what's going on here. This is weird, but I'm so glad you watched part 1, Carl.
Well, Mark, I think Girls was 2012 through 2017. It's
Oh, really? So it's not that
old.
long?
Yeah.
Okay. God, it feels like forever ago.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, wow.
I mean, Lena was, what, a third of the size? It seems like a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember thinking she was huge then, but she's a lot bigger now.
All right, so finally, we're 27 minutes in. There's finally a question for Lena, and it's a great one.
Okay, so we have an amazing question to ask you.
Lena Dunham.
Girl, what girl are you?
What?
Fucking stupid.
I'm Lena.
She'd be her own character, idiots.
Well, she actually does go on to say that Hannah would not be the girl that she'd relate to the most, but I don't want to get into that. I don't care.
Thank
No.
God.
What's crazy is the editing of this show. So that was the first question, but my clip 8, you're going to see how this was actually edited together in the podcast.
Okay, so we have an amazing question to ask you.
Lena Dunham.
Girl, what girl are you?
Okay, so we have an amazing question to ask you.
Lena Dunham.
Again.
Girl, what girl are you?
What was that?
I have no idea.
What
It just came
happened
out
there?
of nowhere. They repeated that thing. It looked like they were going to a commercial break.
What
but
is
they weren't.
this thing? I have no idea what's going on.
They bring out a tiger.
What the fuck?
Eve, the rapper Eve, what's going on here? Oh, that's hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's
I was
obviously
very confused.
Is that a fuck up?
I see
It's not supposed to make sense, True.
Okay.
Just go with it.
More code.
Well,
I don't know.
It's not. That's not going to be a fuck up because they edited it that way. You know,
I'm a boomer. I can't keep up with all this stuff.
All right, let's slow it down. Clip number
Thanks.
9. The context here does not matter. I'm just interested in Amelia's reaction.
Let's just say his texts go green.
Oh, he's an Android user in Tarrytown.
Let's just say he's an Android user in Tarrytown, and we're going to leave it at that.
Android user in Tarrytown.
Let's just say we've got a 50-year-old Android user in Tarrytown, and we're going to leave it at
That's
that.
amazing. That's actually epic.
Yeah.
What is Tarrytown? What am I missing there?
It
doesn't matter.
That's what I mean. The
Doesn't
context
matter.
does not matter.
Okay.
They go on these long conversations about what the characters would be doing today if the show had continued on.
Oh, I love those.
Drew's got a few examples in
Yeah.
his package that are very funny.
Carl, I included one clip just because of the way he says "picky probus," and the way he says "a base egg," like with a B. I couldn't resist.
Maybe he's got a cold.
Do you want
No.
to play one of those? Do you
It
want to
could be
play
the-
your clip number 2?
Yeah, sure. Now they're talking about the new feature on the show, I believe.
Yes.
Is that
Oh,
what it
yeah.
was?
They're very excited about this new feature.
The specific moment of talking to Lena herself. First off, they say don't meet your heroes except for Lena Dunham. Truly,
No one does.
a collab host of talking to her between being amazing and awesome.
I don't know if you can tell through the screen how much we're freaking out and speechless at everything she says to us. But when she like sat down and was like, "Hi girls, we love you," I was like, I
learned a true definition of flabbergasted that day.
flabbergasted.
I've, like, read about
You
it
learned
and
about
forced.
flabbergasted. I learned about gobsmacked.
That's not the clip. Actually, the clip it's clip 4 for what I had called. It's one about
right.
Amelia and Evan have a new feature.
Okay.
Every episode, we're going to ask the question that you can answer in the comments. So whether that be on the Spotify comments or on YouTube, please let us know. The question of the week
Oh my
is,
God.
drumroll, Evan.
What is your favorite moment from Too Much?
Tell us.
Please.
We want to know.
A little excitement, girl.
Tell us. Tell us. You have to tell us.
You have to. It's pinky promise.
Yeah.
It was really amazing.
Base egg, picky probus. God, they're quite a pair.
Well, since we're talking about the way they speak, the vocal fry at the end of my clip number 10 is so on point. Just chef's kiss for this one.
The amount of people like personally like experiencing embarrassment in the most intense way with just watching this scene is like not to be understated.
What? Understated.
Carl, these are the shows I love. I don't know why. I mean, there's a lot of WATP topics or shows that are fun, but for some reason, these type of shows are these millennials or Gen Zers who are just they can barely speak, but I find them very entertaining.
They are self-described Gen Z comics. They call us
comics?
Brooklyn-based comedian, Gen Z Brooklyn-based comedians.
What?
I've got to look up their stand-up. I find that so hard to believe. They're just not. They don't seem to have a funny bone in their body.
Well, I disagree. I mean, you don't say things like, it's amazing,
Picky probus.
it's epic.
Well, the stuff that's funny, I doubt it's their stand-up, but I'm going to check it out. I'm going to have an open mind.
So this is an example of Lena throwing some shade at Entourage out of nowhere. And then
What?
clip 11, they all agree.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, the guys on Entourage seem so fun. Like, even though we now understand, like, what is that a posse of?
no.
Let's be honest. And
Oh, it's a pussy posse.
Wow, it's a lot of straight cisgendered men on that show. So we know that's not cool.
Okay.
Got to cut that out now. Can't have it. They talk about this controversial abortion scene in the show Girls. Are you guys familiar with this show?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. So there's a scene where I guess Adam Driver's dating one of the other girls and she talks about how, I can't do this or that. I had an abortion yesterday. And he's like, whoa, this is how I find out about it. And this is clip 12. This is Lena talking about making that scene.
It felt like the conversation, like pre-overturning of Roe v. Wade, like it was fun to see this nuanced take on, not fun, but like it was
it was
interesting.
fun for me.
It was kind of fun.
It's kind of fun.
It was fun for
in
me, I'm going to be
pajamas?
honest.
Yeah.
I know, her pajamas. I remember being like, I want her to look like really like kind of hot and tousled. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want her to look like fucked up and pale. Like, she had a great abortion.
She really did.
Gillian needs no help with that.
Wow. You mentioned Adam Driver. Mark, correct me if I'm wrong. We're not Lena Dunham and Adam Driver a couple on the show.
No, they were, but it makes zero sense.
That's ridiculous. There's no way Adam Driver would ever go out with her.
And I've seen the new show that's on Netflix, the Too Much Show, and the star of that show hooks up with a guy that would not even give that character the time of day. I'm just saying, based on the looks.
Yeah, it's weird. It's the woman from Hacks. If you guys watch that show at all,
she's really funny on Hacks.
She's good. Yeah,
that character's really weird and wacky and just ridiculous. And she's okay. She's okay on this show, but Lena's writing is still Lena's writing, and it's just it doesn't really do it for me. I don't know.
You guys are such Lena Dunham fans. I didn't know.
I don't like her, but I mean, if they put out work, whatever.
There were some good-looking girls on the show.
I mean, Girls was okay the first season, and then it just went downhill. No?
I never watched it.
I never watched
not
it.
once.
Yeah. My wife loves it.
Yeah.
Trudy, you didn't watch it?
No, I don't have to watch a show.
We got to see Allison Williams get her butthole eaten out.
Well, that's, I heard all about that, but it still didn't invite me in. But it just, just because it's girls, I don't have to watch.
No.
It's not a rule.
I respect you for that.
Trudy, where do you go to watch people's buttholes getting eaten out?
Pornhub.
Well, when you're in town, I'll take it.
Sounds good.
We'll go. I'll show
Sweet.
So they talk about how they asked Instagram what questions to ask Lena. And they're alluding to the fact that we're not going to ask you these dumb fan questions. Like, we know better than that. But then they actually end up asking the dumb question in my clip 13 here.
We asked on Instagram like what we should ask, and people are just like, does she know how iconic she is? It's like all the questions are like, she is a genius. Does she know? You must know.
I don't. That's such a nice question.
An insane question.
No.
Nice humility.
That's right up there with, are you the voice of a generation?
Oh, God.
Do you know how much of a genius you are? It's like, okay, what are we doing?
Trudy and I were talking about ball-washing hosts that people don't seem to understand this. And Amy Poehler, who I love, she's such a ball washer on that podcast. And people don't seem to understand that's not good. People don't like watching it. It's uncomfortable, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the guest, too. Some of her guests have been kind of boring.
Mm-hmm. But she does have a pre-ball wash session.
Yeah, but I think that's her real personality as opposed to her comedy personality. So
yeah, she's super nice.
It's shocking to us because we don't know that that's how she really is.
Yeah, for these two hosts, I think Lena Dunham is such a huge guest. I mean, she's just in the stars compared to, it's just
she's an icon.
4,200 subscribers. It's a pretty small show.
Genius.
Yes.
Isn't that a Hollywood thing too, though, to like talk about how much you admire someone else's work and kiss their ass for a while? It seems like that's every dinner party. That's most of the conversation.
I think if it's quick, if it's just a sentence or two, that's fine. But to just go on and on, because honestly, when it got to part 2, Carl, they're still asking, "Are you the voice of a generation?" God.
It's not comfortable for anyone involved. I don't want to be asked those questions. How do you answer anything like that? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
The stars don't care for it either. Certain ones I'm sure love it, but they're horrible.
It really is. It's got to be awkward.
Yeah.
So they start talking to her about her new show, Too Much, coming out or is out on Netflix. And clip number 14, I realize that Evan's a gay man, but he doesn't have to go this far with the stereotypes.
But the soundtrack didn't too much. Like all the songs that played, I was like, no, she didn't. No, she didn't.
Thank you.
The Kesha song, please.
Kesha means a lot to me. And I just feel like praying didn't.
Means a lot to all of us.
Gotcha. That's the other thing I noticed while I was watching this show is that everything means the world to them and means a lot to me. It's just nonstop how important everything is, including Kesha for some reason.
I'm really stuck on the way that the host said didn't.
Yeah, I know you
instead of didn't. Okay.
Right.
All right, here's a very important question, my clip number 15.
Is it okay to be a Hannah?
Huh?
That's a great question.
What does that even mean? Is it okay to be a Hannah?
Is it okay to be a Hannah?
What?
A Hannah.
Yeah, but I don't know what that means.
Well, what was her personality?
Her character.
I have no idea.
Hannah.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means either.
It's just so stupid.
And is it okay?
What's a Hannah?
It actually is okay.
It
We
is
find
okay,
out.
okay.
I'm sorry, I cut that part off.
That was the important. Yeah, you got to keep the answer.
Thank you.
Now, this next clip is fantastic because There is something said that's so profound, both of the hosts are floored by it.
We have too much focus on manners and like not enough focus on ethics.
Whoa. I can't wait to cut that.
Joey Lawrence just show up? What Whoa! They're both blown away by that. You were talking about this Gen Z, the way they talk, and you can't really figure out what they're saying. Well, they actually explain why Gen Z loves the show Girls.
But that's what's so, I think like Gen Z loves Girls because I feel like, I mean, of course, like we're not having sex, we're not having friends, we're not leaving the house, like, and it's so fun to watch a show where it was like right before, like we were so afraid to do everything.
What?
How many likes were in there?
I didn't count that one. But Gen Z is not leaving the house, they're not having sex, they're not making friends. Sounds horrible.
But that's what's so, I think like Gen Z loves Girls because I feel like, I mean, of course, like we're not having sex, we're not having friends, we're not leaving the house, like, and it's so fun to watch a show where it was like right before, like we were so afraid to do everything.
I only counted 6 there. It's not too bad.
They're so afraid to do anything. They can't leave the house.
Yeah, I thought that was odd. I hope that's not true.
Wow.
One more clip for me, and then we'll get into stuff that Drew is checking out. Clip number 18. This is a fun throwback.
But I do think that watching someone just like behave naughtily must feel like a kind of fun throwback.
It's literally a fun throwback for us.
But I remember
I love when the clip that we played, Drew, where they're like, did we seem like we were nervous? Because we were really nervous. Yes. You seem like you're very nervous.
Oh, they loosen up a little bit in part 2.
Man,
Okay,
look.
good.
By the way, look at this button. Look at that button
Oh,
right
the
there.
pressure. Holy shit.
Fighting.
Yeah, you got to feel for that button.
That's going to burst.
Just
any
hanging
second.
on for dear life.
Zipper's starting to split, too. Yikes.
It's like it's in intensive care.
Girl. Do something about that.
Wow.
Jeez.
All right, Drew, where do you want to go next?
Okay. I love the clip about what would have happened to Hannah's character. And Amelia has the most random answer. And it's like, oh, my God, you nailed it.
This is clip number 5 is what we're
5.
talking
Yeah, 5. I'm sorry.
Yep.
in the best world, she got more comfortable with the idea that like being public is not what assigns you your value.
She's like an amazing professor at Vassar.
That's you nailed it harder than I ever could. She's an amazing professor at Vassar, and she is really influencing kids' lives.
Grover loves her.
Grover loves her, and I think he's a really funny kid.
Totally.
He's gay, let's be honest.
He better be.
That was my follow-up question.
Also obsessed with your son and too much.
Everyone's character arc makes them gay or trans. I swear to God.
They better be.
Yes.
Yeah, God forbid.
Better be.
I love, by the way, for anybody that has vocal fry, I want them to all say professor at Vassar. It's like the ultimate vocal fry phrase.
I mean, how could she come up with that job out of all the jobs in the world? It's like, oh, yeah, you got it. Professor at Vassar.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Cut 6, as we've discussed, everyone in the girls' world and this podcast world is incredible. But then there's Lena's godson, who is Einstein adjacent, apparently. Check this out, cut 6.
Because he's like a history buff and genius, and he can tell you every country in the world in under 10 minutes.
Oh, that's really
Every country in the world
fast.
under 10 minutes?
It's so freaky. He can
Let's
go
get him
so
on the pod.
fast. No, you should. Maybe it's every country in the world in under 25 minutes on this thing called Sporkle, and
We love Sporkle.
Do you love Sporkle?
Yeah.
Why Sporkle?
Girl, you did it with me.
Oh, girl, you did it with me.
Oh my God.
What's with the time limit on here? I can't name every country in the world. You give me 3.5 hours. It's not going to happen.
How many countries are there in the world?
Over 200.
I mean, if you could name them all, wouldn't the 10 minutes be plenty of time?
That's what I mean,
you'd
right.
have some kind of system, 25 minutes, and you need Sporkle. I mean, it's a little different.
Brandon knows all about Sporkle. We know all about Sporkle.
Oh yeah, played that thing.
Numerous times.
Oh my God.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
wasted a lot of time.
Oh, yeah.
Play with the host then.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's talk about, let's see, was it Grover? Oh, yeah. What would have become of little Grover's character? He was only 2, I think, when the show ended, so he would be 9 years old now. I'd probably want to play for...
Totally gay.
No, Marcus. You want to play for the Yankees, the Mets, I would think, right? Let's see. Let's find out.
6th grade soon.
He's headed to 5th or 6th grade. He's not labeling his sexuality, but he's certainly not
Well, honestly, he's
straight.
they them.
I'm gonna assume. I'm gonna
You'd
assume.
It'd be rude
I'm
not
gonna
to assume, yeah.
I'm gonna assume, and I'm gonna assume that Grover wears like a slim kind of funny necklace and like does and like I don't know like is
stereotype.
into just really specific like we'll go to Walmart and we'll be like I want those sweatpants but we cut them into little shorts kind of thing. Like,
Why is that funny?
I mean, that's a very specific, weird thing, but he's they, them at age 9?
She goes, I don't know what his sexuality is, but he's definitely not straight. He's like,
Yeah.
it better not be.
Isn't he a fictional character?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
she's a
doesn't really
writer.
have a story anymore, right?
He was 2 years old when the show ended.
so
They're projecting him into 6th grade and saying he's they, them, and he likes this skinny necklace. And what?
a fictional character has a story arc that doesn't exist and doesn't have a
Yes.
place on TV. And
Yeah.
wow, okay.
And never will. I'll go to, let's see, cut 9 here. Hannah and Jess, surely they would have remained friends or maybe friends that like to scissor. I don't know, cut 9?
Yeah.
Let's see.
but I think Hannah and Jessa always had a tension that may have
Yeah.
come from the fact that they should just hook up.
Totally.
We can only hope.
I know.
Well, that's what you're going to do to write the spin-off about.
Is the spin-off like everyone's like are the 4 girls back together? And I'm like, no, it's just like
Jessa and Hannah together.
hooking up. Just
That
hooking.
would be
It's like
so fun.
Well, they're all really gay except for Shoshana. Like Marnie going all the way with Hannah upstate. That's the gayest thing I've ever heard.
by the way, going all the way upstate with your friend to raise a baby is actually
I'm
like
sorry.
like it's granola,
Literally.
it's green party, it's gay.
She owns
Poughkeepsie's
Chacos.
Fag
What?
She owns. You're killing me.
Come on.
You're really true. And you're really true is what I just said. Also, when Jess and
next
Hannah
show
get in
you're
that
doing.
fight, I'm now remembering they're like so mad they slap each other. It's pretty gay.
That's
That's
so
pretty
gay.
gay.
I'll tell you,
I
it's,
have no idea what just happened.
does it feel weird being straight when you're watching this? It's like everything is either going gay or it already is gay.
What's crazy about this is that they're creating fan fiction, and a lot of people get really into a show. They create their own fan fiction, what happens to characters, but they're doing it in front of the creator of the show, and she's agreeing with them.
Yes.
how incredible is that? Like, hey, can we make that character gay and this character gay? And then they
They're
hook
all
up.
gay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go. Why not?
I'm going to go to cut 11. Lena.
Oh, I got to pause you there, Drew,
Okay.
because since we're talking about how everyone's gay,
Okay.
Amelia actually is heterosexual.
Yes.
in real life, and
And-
so clip number 10. She just can't find Mr. Right. We can't figure out why.
My whole problem is all I want to do is date gay men, but that's
It's the best thing you can do.
It's not how they don't want to date me. I keep going.
Sometimes they do.
I keep going to gay bars being like, no, we just went out in DC and I was like, okay, there's a million people for me to marry here. It's like, they don't.
What?
Why does she want to date gay men? What's going on?
Sense.
Why is Lena give the advice of, yeah, no, you should try to date a gay guy? That doesn't work out really well. It's a horrible idea.
Wow.
Well, cut 11, Lena sees the world as a place where she knows it all. She's the voice of a generation. And, you know, all of us straight guys are just stupid, provincial. Hard to believe that her stupid husband can't understand how she likes to take all her vacations in cut 11.
But shout out to Russell, who we refer to as vacation gay, because we vacation together at
No.
least 4 times a
Oh, like
year.
a beach house.
Alone.
4 seasons, but it's y'all.
It's always us, and we've been at this for a long time. And he is, and my husband was always like, what's the deal with like us never going on vacation? And like, I love Russell, but you only wanting to be on vacation with Russell. And I was like, yes, thank you for understanding that's
Yeah.
what's going on. I can't really explain it any better than that to you. And the way I feel about Andrew Rannells is just like, of course you'd want that to be your husband,
Oh my God.
but he's gorgeous, he's funny, he's smart.
he's like
and then-
charismatic in a way that no one is anymore.
Correct, like
It's
Cary
unreal.
Grant. And then realistically, that person will want to explore their sexuality. And then realistically, you'd be broken by it because you can never find one of those again.
What? why does this Russell guy, who's such a stud, want to go on vacation 4 times a year with married Lena Dunham? What the fuck?
Well, now this is making sense because you marry the straight guy and you date the gay guy. Okay. That sounds fun.
It's just so bizarre. All right, wrapping up with Cut 12. Let's see where the voice of a generation thinks the world is going.
I feel like we're going to be more in like you guys are too young to remember the big disaster film Waterworld with Kevin Costner, which was all about the entire world being covered in a layer of water. And so Kevin Costner had to basically like go around it on a raft, protecting a child played by Tina Majorino from the elements. It's sort of a post-apocalyptic adventure survival movie. That's kind of where I feel like we're headed.
I gotta check that out.
Or don't, because it's going to scare you.
What's more fascinating, that she can't pronounce Kevin Costner's name, or that she thinks Waterworld is where we're going?
Costner. Do you know what that podcast clip right there sounded exactly like the Simpsons podcast that you guys play from time to time. She's even dropping the names and everything like that. It was
Kevin Costner. I mean, she's in the business, for Christ's sake. Or is that just kind of her way of going, I'm so huge, I wouldn't know how to pronounce this guy's name? She did a good movie.
She's wrong twice, Costner.
Yeah.
She did that twice, both times.
It's also by far his worst and most criticized movie, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But that's where the world's going. Okay? Anyway, I think we're going back to the show.
Yes, this show is fantastic. I am obsessed now with Amelia and her Prozac and her not having sex and wanting to sleep with gay guys. Sounds like an interesting character to me.
I'm going to look into their stand-up. I don't believe it exists, but I'll find out.
I have a couple other clips that I want to play for you, Drew.
Okay, great.
You know my buddy Opie from the Opie and Anthony show?
Oh, yeah, sure.
He's been starting up new podcasts. He's trying to do new things. And one of the way he promotes that is he puts clips up on his YouTube channels. Mm-hmm. And what's great about that is that he curates it for me. I don't have to watch a 50-minute long stream and pull clips. I can just shoot some links over to Mark. And this first one, he's got a show called Opie Funny AF. And what that is it's clips from old podcast episodes or radio shows.
But he's not really funny, Carl.
No. Drew, as you're going to see in this clip, he's funny AF.
Okay.
Because he's always getting a lot of yucks out of people.
Oh, I get it.
What are we doing today? We're in Greenwich, Connecticut, and we're going on a yacht. Hi, lovey. That's better, right? I hate that when you do that because your teeth come out. Well, you have to be very teethy if you're going to be on a yacht. Oh, well, think the Kennedys. Well, then if it's about being teethy on a yacht, then I should have my own because my teeth are all over the fucking place. You're Kennedy's love child when he used to hang out in Cuba.
Wait, so Opie plays clips where he has comedians on his guests, but he only plays clips where he gets the laugh.
Right, and I did not understand that at all.
No,
I had
no
idea
sense.
why he picked that as a clip to even put in the podcast to begin with, but then also as a standalone clip for his YouTube channel.
Why did they laugh at it? I wasn't really that amused.
I guess you have to have your teeth out on a yacht. We all relate to that.
The Kennedys in Cuba, marked?
No, I didn't get it. I did not understand
Didn't follow.
Brandon?
Didn't follow.
I mean, that's what happens when you cut out everything in it.
Must be too funny as fuck, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, what about that AI too? So you just
Yeah,
have
it's
these
terrible.
random images getting pulled in by AI to make it similar to whatever they're talking about.
And I'll be really nitpicky too, because the one it presented the punchline of Cuba, which I presume was the punchline before it even hit. So I was like, why is Cuba? That makes no sense. I don't know.
I had no idea what was going on. I mean, I realized it once we got into it, but I think I'd rather watch the people on the show.
So Opie recently said that all these Dabbleverse shows, like Who Are These Podcasts and reaction shows that pull clips and then comment on them, he said he'd be the best at it. He invented it. If he wanted to do it, he would crush all of us. And I said, well, I'd love for him to give it a try so we can see. Well, thankfully, we kind of get a glimpse of this because he is going off on Dave Portnoy's One Bite Pizza Reviews show.
Oh.
In this next clip. And you see how witty and interesting Opie can be.
Going into pizza shops. I think this is the 9.2. Oh my God, you're amazing. Oh my, if he did it a couple times. Look, you got to give people a pass for trying new bits and doing it a little bit. But years later, this one I think is an 8.9. And then the pizza owner's like, will you get the F out of my establishment? I got paying customers. Go. Oh, how rude. How rude that you don't let me go in here and make you look like an ass because your fucking pizza's only an 8.7. Portnoy stinks. And I guarantee he was a fan from the old days when he was living in mommy's basement.
Pause it real quick.
Yeah.
So now he's turning it into Dave Portnoy's ripping him off. 'Cause he's like, I guarantee he was a fan of Opie and Anthony back in the day.
By the way, most of those pizza guys, they love it when he reviews it.
Yeah,
Of course.
What are you talking about?
He's got 1.46 million subs on his One Bite Pizza Reviews channel. It's insane.
For him to say that he would be the best doing a clip show, he's making no money doing what he's doing. Why wouldn't he do a clip show since he knows all these people are making good money doing clip shows? I mean, isn't that insane?
Well, why do you say that? Because let the rest of the video play here, Drew.
Oh,
this is
okay.
a big announcement that we have.
I got to make a comeback. This sucks. I didn't want to make a comeback. I wanted to just enjoy my life, turn on the live stream, fool around a little bit, not take it too seriously, obviously not show prep. But then I got to see these idiots just fucking doing nothing and getting millions of views.
Doing no show prep. What?
Yeah, he just said the quiet part out loud.
Yeah,
I just wanted to go on a thing, not put any effort into
Be
it.
lazy.
Yeah, but now he's being forced to put together a real show to compete with these guys. I am looking forward to that.
I am too. I don't believe he ever
Bring it
did
on.
show prep. I haven't listened nearly as much Opie and Anthony as you have, but I don't hear a ton of show prep. I hear the producers doing a really nice job. I hear Anthony and Jim being really funny, off the cuff, with great guests and all that. But I don't hear him doing a ton of show prep on that show.
He doesn't do any show prep. And E-Rock told me a story once where they were always doing all the show prep for Opie and Anthony and getting that ready for them in the morning. And then they'd hand it off to the hosts, and Opie ignored it. And so they tried a thing for they gave him the exact same prep sheet for weeks to see if he would notice. And he did not.
That's
Amazing.
great. That's great.
Well, so are we going to see a clip show?
He's saying he wants to get back into the game. I don't know. That would be cool.
I can't wait. This will be funny.
Well, he used to do the show with Carl Ruiz. And of course, Carl Ruiz passed away. He was on the Food Network. He was a chef. He was friends with Guy Fieri. And they have another clip on his YouTube channel because he started up another podcast called Opie and Carl that just replays the podcast that he used to do when Carl was alive. And this is the kind of stuff that you're going to get when you listen to that podcast, this clip.
Which one? Okay, I'm sorry. I think it's this one.
Did I ever tell you the time Asians blew my mind?
Oh, no,
not that one. Is it is it the AI one? I'm sorry, I got lost there.
It's the Carl one. Carl. Yeah, this is the one.
This is this one. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive to L.A. now. So
Are you single?
Yeah.
How many?
I put up numbers. I belong on the West Coast.
I put up numbers on the West Coast. I'm like exotic. I'm like a fat unicorn.
Oh, God, I hate the AI.
What?
That's terrible.
That's the whole clip. That's
What?
the whole 15-second clip. You're just like, I got to listen to this show.
That doesn't make any sense.
Why is he replaying a show that didn't do anything when it first came out?
I know. It's funny. He thinks like he's more popular now or something. So he's like, there's people who missed the show when I was doing it. He was way more popular back then.
I mean, honestly, if you were going to put out the Opie Anthony show, just put out week by week or replay an entire year or something like that, it would probably have a lot of interest, but it would seem kind of, I don't know, a little lame.
E-Rock's been doing that on he's got a channel that puts out all the old Opie and Anthony stuff. I
mean,
I wouldn't think Opie would do that.
Does he put out a new show every day, or is it just all available?
I know he's been putting up new shows. I don't know if it's daily, though. I'm not sure.
Okay. That's kind of interesting. I mean, I think there'd be interest in it for sure.
Yeah. Especially, I talk to people in Europe, surprisingly enough, who find Howard Stern and Opie and Anthony and get into the Dabbleverse. And they find out about all this stuff way after the fact. The shows are gone. There'll never be a new episode. And they get into it.
No, I think the shock jock era is very missed. And I think a lot of people, when they find anything like it now, they go, wow, this is really cool. I don't think it's something that was of its time. It was very entertaining.
I agree. I have one more clip, and that was the one. This is Opie telling his Asian elevator story. And again, he thinks he's killing it with this one. That's why he put it up.
Did I ever tell you the time Asians blew my mind? Excuse me? Asians blew my mind. I didn't know they could get in there. They blew my mind. I was in an elevator. 3 Asians got on the elevator, and they got off on different floors. Whoa! Which one do I go to? They got off. I just assumed they were all that they were all. Punch you after lady. I just assumed. Wait! I just assumed. Hey, but you're. Wait, you guys. Wait, you guys don't know. What do you just left? Wait! I thought you all knew each other. I thought you were related. You got off on different floors. Mind blown. Mind blown.
Oh my
I ever tell you?
God.
He really kept selling past the close on that one. Did you notice that? Yeah, we got the joke. You don't have to reiterate.
Oh, service after the sale.
Right, yeah.
Wow.
That's someone who has no confidence in their joke.
Oh, wow. It's cringe, but can't stop watching.
Yeah. The stuff that Opie puts out on his channel, he's got 2 different channels. The Opie Unleashed NYC. Of course, that's the channel that he just started up recently when he goes around and pranks people in New York.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's awful. Really bad. Really bad.
It's amazing how much content that guy's producing. He's so bored. He's got nothing going on.
I can't imagine what it would feel like to get 200 views for something and then someone else takes clips of it and gets 15,000 views. That has to be so bizarre.
It's got to be so weird. And my buddy Adam Bush, who's on the show with me every Wednesday, he's convinced that Opie's family is gone. He no longer lives with this family because there's no way they're putting up with this.
You think there'd be some sign of a child, like a tiny shoe lying around somewhere in the background or something, but no, nothing.
Never once. He's always by himself, and he's always seems like he's losing his mind.
I have to agree. Hey, September 12th, I mentioned the low ticket alert. Below 40 tickets left for September 12th at the Magic Bag with Carl and Dave Landau. And what's on WATP tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow on WATP with Adam Bush, 5:30 Eastern on our YouTube channel. Of course, you can always listen on your podcasting app whenever you'd like to. But if you want to see it live, it's on YouTube. And we'll definitely be going through more of the Stephanie Miller Happy Hour show, starring Stuttering John, a gig that he had for about 6 months before getting fired.
Wow, it was awesome. I mean, I loved the clips yesterday. They were fantastic. The most unself-aware human being ever, by far.
He's always has at least 2 beers in front of him. Sometimes there's more. It's really amazing.
Wait, I have to ask, when he came in late and Stephanie Miller was pissed at him because she didn't know the guest was really not the right kind of guest for the show, and John is fucking late, gets her after his guest, and then John quickly opens a beer. Did you insert the sound effect of a beer opening, or was that actually his beer sound?
No, that was enhanced.
Okay. Well done.
Yeah, the guy who pulled that for me put that together. It was very funny. But yeah, John comes in late. Stephanie's like, "Hey, what are you doing, man?" And they were already complaining before he got in there that he wasn't there. And then what does he do? He has to go and he has to hug the woman. Then he's playing with the dog. He's taking his sweet ass time to sit down and do the show.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Crazy it didn't work out.
Yeah.
Go figure.
All right, Carl, we'll see you soon.
Sounds good,
Thank
guys.
you. See you.
See ya.